6 months ago, I'm working in the emergency room and I pick up a chart. Chief complaint, 48-year-old male, hemoptysis, spit up some blood. And as I'm going through the chart, I realize two things. One, he was a pediatrician. Second thing was he had a history of thoracic cancer. So in my mind, I'm clearly thinking, okay, could this be the cancer that came back? I'm sure he's afraid of that. Or could it be a PE? Could he be hypercoagulable? Both of them are on the differential. Right away, he needs a CAT scan with contrast. But I go in the room, hey, my name's John, I'm a PA, I'm going to help facilitate your care. And he immediately, I could feel fear over him. Like I could feel it. It was palpable. He's like, I'm super scared and I want a doctor. That's what he said to me without saying a word. I could feel it. And I said, whoa, sir, hold on. My job is to help facilitate your care. We're going to have an ER doc come in. My job is to help facilitate the care that you're going to get. And so he dialed down a little bit, but I talked to him and I talked about the plan and I talked to him about the doc coming in, and I won him over a little bit after about 10 minutes. So I order the diagnostics and I get the CAT scan back, and there was something concerning on the CAT scan and a little ambiguous. So I printed it out. I gave him a copy of it, but I still was fielding a number of patients, and I was walking by the room for over 20 minutes, and he's staring at the report because it's confusing. So the report was confusing enough to me. I called the radiologist. I got him on the phone. I said, listen, can you help explain this to me because it's confusing? And he explained it to me. I went and I sat down with this pediatrician. I talked to him for probably 10 more minutes, explaining everything that the radiologist told me. And in walked the ER doc, and he gave his courtesies, but the ER doc knew I knew I was doing. You know, we went to anticoagulate the pediatrician and admit him to the hospital. And at the end of the visit, he shook my hand with two hands. He had tears in his eyes. He was so appreciative of the time that I gave him. I knew what I was doing. I had the medical expertise, but I also had the emotional intelligence to kind of go, wait, he's afraid. And I served him. So my call to action, you know, as a frontline worker, I get the privilege of caring for patients. PAs, as frontline workers, we get to do this every single day. It's a privilege. It's a privilege and a blessing. So PAs are frontline workers, and we love every minute of it.